People living in and around Oak Harbor could eventually pay more for sewer services as officials prepare for a multi-million-dollar infrastructure project. Jack Crum joining us now with more on what we've learned. So what is driving the need for this project?
Jeff, the village says its nearly 80-year-old wastewater treatment plant can no longer meet EPA standards. As a result, officials say they're facing a $25 million replacement project with the potential for rate increases as they figure out how to pay for it. In Oak Harbor, a once-in-a-generation project.
It's the largest project I can think of that we've done.
The estimated $25 million project will fund construction of a new wastewater plant.
Standards are getting stricter all the time, they're getting more costly all the time. And meanwhile, we do have a plant that was originally constructed in the 1950s.
And therein lies the issue. The aging plant can no longer meet EPA standards.
In our case, our secondary treatment process does not have the capacity to continue to treat when those storms come in heavy and a lot of water is pumped into the system, and then that can get bypassed, and the EPA is very uncomfortable with that.
Meaning the village is now on the clock to build a new plant, with the future of the old one still being figured out.
What the pressure is now the EPA, the state and federal EPAs, have put us on a timeline to replace this plant, which starts to be under construction next year and to have it completed in a few years.
Despite applying for grants, the village hasn't secured enough funding to lower the cost, meaning sewer rates could go up, though the village council has not decided by how much.
It will be significant if we all have to bear the cost of this strictly on rates. This year we had a 5-6% rate increase, kind of to teeing up and take care of maintenance costs and also making sure our revenues were teed up for a large project. I think it's reasonable to say we could be looking at that kind of increase again or larger.
But before turning to rate increases, the village says it'll keep looking elsewhere to soften the blow.
Very interested in exploring is these other options that may be out there, and we've brought in third-party engineers, we're talking to our attorneys, we're looking at all those things to try to figure out what we can do.
Right now, the plan is to start construction next year. The mayor says any rate increases would likely begin after construction is complete around 2030. Reporting in the newsroom, I'm Jack Crum, WTOL 11.